Welcome to this session. In this session, we will actually try to understand the AI impact. Okay, AI impact, and in that major is cloud code impact, because cloud code is a revolutionizing tool altogether. It is like a software developer. It is started acting as a software developer, so it has a huge impact on the Indian IT jobs. So we will try to understand now what can a software developer, aspiring software developer can do, and how the Indian IT works currently. So currently how Indian IT works. So when it comes to IT, right, the definition of IT in India and definition of IT in US is actually totally different. If you see, they doesn't have the similar definition. India IT means it counts on services, but US IT means innovation. That's why you can see that all the big companies, IT companies, originated in US. However, all the all the top IT companies of US are present in India for their services. Now, why they are present in India for services? Because of the labor. Okay, so even if we are happy that we will be getting some 1 crore package, 50 lakhs package per annum, but at the end of the day we all are labor here in India. So we are getting the money for the services which we provide. We don't do in India, we don't have any much innovation in the IT field, right? We don't have our own AI model, we don't have our own frameworks like React and all. So we don't have that, we don't have our own Facebook, this kind of technologies we don't have in India. So we support the innovation in the US in the form of services. So they innovate, and when they want to scale, then they turn to India for cheap labor. That's how it works. So this is called as the labor arbitrage. Okay, so this is the concept which Indian IT boom on. That's why we have a TCS, we have a Infosys. These are the major service provider. We have a Wipro here. We have lot of companies in India, right, which provide the services. These are like a massive companies which hires a massive number of people, right? Now how they work. So what they do is they will develop applications, right? They will have a developers who develops. So they will say that we have a 50 developers available who can work dedicatedly for your project 8 hours a day. That's how they work, and they give their quotation to the companies, right? So they will say like that we have a 8 developers. Now we have a 8 developers who are working, so they will build, for example, a app. Now these companies are, what they are doing is they have set up altogether a platform for their own optimization. So what they do is they will make a app, they will have a platform ready. Now they will go to another company which is there, B company for example, and they will pitch the same idea, or this company has the same idea. Then they will tell them, we are good, we are expert at making these things, we will help you. And they will create an app for B company, but understand that they already did a groundwork as a part of their previous assignment, say they can reuse it, right? So that's how they compound their growth, compound their revenue, because as you keep on doing different things, right, you can keep on reusing the old thing, and you can keep on costing them to the client, because client doesn't know, right, they are whether they are reusing or they are developing it from the fresh. Client only knows that, okay, I have a 50 developer working 8 hours. That is what is estimation, and estimation is given from the scratch. So that is their working model of these companies. Now, but what is happening with cloud code? and why cloud code is actually famous. So cloud code, we have a cloud code and we have a chat gpt, right? So all this AI race started with chat gpt, but cloud code is much more ahead when it comes to it or software development. It is like a go-to tool for coding, means it is expert in coding, it act as a software developer. So it can, whatever platform which you have developed and which used to take a much more good amount of time, now cloud code can make it just within one day. If initially these 8 developers want need to work for example 2 weeks to develop this platform, now it can be done within 1 week, and that too not with 8 developers, just 4 developers for example. That's how optimized this cloud code has done it. And that's why as soon as it is launched, that the cloud code is going to launch, all the it stock around 2 trillion, as per news, 2 trillion money got wiped out from it industry in India only because of this tool. And how this cloud code works, it takes the instruction, from the user and work autonomously. Correct, user will give you instruction and it work. That's it. That is very easy, and that too instruction giving is also not very hard. It is simply a chat based interface, right? So you can quickly give the instruction and it will work out the prototype for you. Then you can refine it and adjust as per your requirement. But this is like a super fast lightning speed. That's why the valuation of this cloud code is around in billions, around 300 billions or something. It has jumped crazily. And also, if you see, right, because of cloud code, the SaaS companies, SaaS company are software as a service. So what they did, they have a software like Atlassian, for example. Atlassian is a software as a software as a service company. Then Salesforce, you can see, these are a software as a service companies. Their stock also fallen because now all these things, right? Atlassian, you can build a quick version of Atlassian using cloud code. You might not be using all the functionalities of Atlassian. Whatever you need, those can be built within in with the help of cloud code within 1 week or something. Even Salesforce can be done. So whatever decades of year which these people have spent to develop and build their product, this cloud code is doing it within 5 or 6 days. Now recently they launched cloud design. If you have heard of it, cloud design, it is the tool for designing the UIs, right? So if you would have heard, Figma is a major player in this category, which helps to design the mockups, like how your app looks like, how it is structure, all these things. Now Figma already spent around good amount of years to arrive at this stage where they have now a good UI, they can design it quickly and all. But on the top of it, cloud code has taken all this knowledge, and now cloud code can do whatever Figma, with the help of Figma you can do it in 1 week, cloud code is doing it in couple of hours. That's how efficient it became. So this is recently released in the last week. So as soon as it is released, Figma is going to impact because of this. So Figma share has fallen around 8 to 10% because of this cloud code design. That's how the cloud is actually disrupting all the IT industry and the software developer field. Now the thing is, one thing people keep on saying and keep on asking, will AI takes the jobs? Now let's try to answer this question. Will AI take the job? Then the answer is yes, it will take job. But people keep on saying that okay, it will take the jobs, but at the same time it will bring another jobs. It will create another job. Then I'm not saying it will not create another job. It will create another job, but the quantity of this job is very less. If I want to give you analogy, right? Consider this analogy is very good actually. So consider it as a farmer. Okay. Farmer has, for example, 1,000 acres of land. Initially, he used to do it manually. He used to employ around 1,000 people to do farming. Correct. Now, tractor came. Correct. Tractor came and he has reduced from 1,000 to 500 because now one guy one guy who can sit here and do all the work of rest 500 people. You can see, right, 500 people got eliminated from the system and one person has replaced it. So that's how is the AI. It will replace bunch of people, for example 1,000 people, and it will create only 10 jobs. That's how the AI works. Now you might argue that okay, you are saying that from 1,000 to 500 people we came because of tractor, but what about the tractor design? Yes, so it has created a job in the field of tractor design. You are right. But if you see, this is a innovation, right? This is a innovative product. Now we Indian IT is not in innovation. This one we need to understand. India is not at it innovation. We are not that ahead when it comes to innovation. We are at the service base, right? So we our strength lies in this 1,000 people, providing 1,000 people. So that is the problem for us. Now to overcome this problem, what we need to do is we need to shift towards innovation. Then probably we can handle the scenario well. We need to have innovation. We need to invent invent the methods, patent it, so that other people when they use it they will pay the royalty. So this kind of things we need to do to sustain in this AI race. So definitely now the answer is AI will take a job. AI will take job because it creates a job, but the number of jobs which it eats out, right, it's a huge 500 people job will be done by 10 people now, right? So 10 new jobs will be created, and these 10 people, initially 500 people might be maintaining different software. Now AI will do all this work. These 10 people will be managing the AI tools, right? So they will be managing these AI tools. So for the software developer, right, for the software developer, what should be the goal? The goal should be to figure it out a innovation, how we can innovate, how we can build a career in innovation. It's not just about the services. If you keep on providing services, you are vulnerable at some point of time, right? You will be easily replaceable. And now how these services companies are managing all these stuff? So they are also now obliged to use AI tools. So it is a distracting affair for them because they used to charge a lot of money, but now since the client says that nowadays we have AI, why you are charging so much? So they need to tell client that okay, we will do the cost cutting, we will also use AI tools. So that's how they do it. And if you heard it, right, if you would have heard the news, TCS has fired around 30K people in the last year, citing the reasons because of AI. So these companies are also using AI nowadays and with less number of people. That's how they are doing it. And will they able to grow? Yes, they can able to grow because they are using automation. So their future is somewhat challenging, but I think they can grow because they can leverage the automation, they can leverage the AI and grow, but definitely with not that kind of strength, human strength which they used to be. So this is the impact of cloud over the Indian IT. Now you would have got the idea what you should be doing if you are a aspiring engineer, right? Now let's try to answer one question. Let's say you are not an aspiring engineer, you are already a existing engineer. What you should do? Now for existing engineer, you have two routes. Innovation. Is innovation possible to you? Or what is the another way? Another way is gaining the deep expertise. Okay, this is the another way. Initially what happens is, if you are developer, right, your work is related to only development, you don't understand how the business work. But now this extra factor got added. If you want a strong career or strong stability in the IT jobs, then you should be having the deep domain knowledge. Because if you have a domain knowledge, you can use that domain knowledge to automate the workflows, right? Now let's say you didn't have domain knowledge, then how it will work? There will be somebody who will tell you, okay, automate this, and you will be automating it. But the think here, somebody is telling you to automate it, you are automating it, so you are replaceable, right? Because this can be done with the help of AI tool. You are doing with the help of AI tool, which anybody can do. But understanding the domain, how the customer particularly works and all, this guy is almost unreplaceable, right? Unless there is some other guy who emerge with the same kind of expertise, and that will be rare. Because the domain knowledge, as you keep on moving ahead, right, the domain knowledge keep on increasing, you will understand better. So if you understand something better, right, you can automate it better. So that's how this we need to fall into this category now. If you want to sustain in the IT field, you should be falling into this category where you acquire the expertise in the domain knowledge. So that is my advice to the existing engineers. So if you like this idea and if you think that you would have gained something, then do subscribe to this channel. I keep on posting this kind of video. So that's it.